Parallel offsets. Erasing the source object. Here I have an existing object, this pentagon, and I want to go up and offset an object. Let's say just to the outside we want a copy of this. I'm going to go up into the Modify panel and select my Offset tool. I pick on the Offset tool. It says specify the offset distance, and I have three options. I'm going to choose the Erase option. And then it says erase this source object after offsetting. I'm going to say yes. And then it'll say, okay, specify the offset distance. Well, I'm going to come down and say 0.5. I'll hit enter. Select the object. I'll pick on my polygon. And then which side do I want to go, inside or outside? Well, I'm going to point to the outside. Now when I pick, it'll make a copy, and boom, it'll erase the inside. So it is a bigger object. There was one on the inside there. And now I'll do the same thing with the circle. I'll go up and I'll say, alright, I want, and actually I'll tell you what, we'll do this. I'll make a circle, let's do this. I'll make a circle right up to there. Alright, now I want to offset it, and I'm going to go and choose the erase, and it's on yes. It remembered the last one. So this is a caution. You typically don't want to do this, so when you're done you want to go back and set no. But I'll say yes for now, and I'll say specify the distance. I'll say 1/2 inch. I'm going to pick the object. I'm going to pick whether I want it inside or outside. I'll pick to the outside, and notice it erased the original that was going through that point and made a copy of it out here. Now, from now on, it's going to erase the original. So what I always do is I go back to offset, I go to erase, and I click on no. And now it's going to act in its normal behavior from now on. It's not going to, for example, when I go offset and say 1/2 inch, it'll keep its normal behavior. It will not erase. So that is when your little tip, when you're done, go back and set it to erase as no.